He's been a menace to opposing pitchers lately. He's hit 4 home runs in the last 10 ball games. He's shown that he's a serious power threat, so they better be careful not to leave any mistakes out over the plate.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Standing in now, Bryant TYNER, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Eric, these Braves, as they begin here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
And really, what they need is for one guy to step up and give them that spark. Whether it's your starter going out and giving you 6 or 7 shutout innings, or one big 2-out at-bat, one big defensive play, you need somebody to do something to put some life into that dugout.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Keller's a guy that will mostly call a great game. Although sometimes he gets some odd looks from pitchers, especially when they feel like they've spotted a great pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. And with that, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, the last place you want to hit it, to the shortstop, or actually anywhere between second and third base. That's how much range he has out there at this position. Very aggressive player, makes a lot of great defensive plays.
Yoenis Cespedes will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the .330 mark to begin play.
And I think it's just a little too early to get overly excited about this guy, but we all know he's very capable of keeping this up over the course of the season.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Full count now, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Wood sets. Here comes the 3-2. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
And you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
BASIL Padilla will take his first swings here. And as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
1-1.
2 down, runners at first and second. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Mets 0. Braves coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Number 34, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, you take a look at that whip. It's under 1-2, which tells me he's been pretty darn effective all year long. We'll see how he does in this one.
Aubrey PEASE comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Braves, right fielder, Aubrey PEASE.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. These Mets, EK, as they take the field here today, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
And they've got themselves a pretty good-sized lead in the division coming into play. Certainly not out of reach yet, but they've got to be pretty comfortable with where they're sitting at this point in the year.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Walker's got it. A quick out number 1. Now a chance here in Atlanta to take a look at the Braves starting lineup. Steve, how do they go about ending this losing streak they're in the midst of?
Well, I think you really have to limit the strikeouts in this game. Don't have any wasted plate appearances, and we know that's easier said than done. But you also have to have your 3, 4, 5 hitters step up in this one somehow.
Andrelton Simmons will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Yeah, a lot of times we talk about quick wrists on balls hit down the line, but you'll see in show motion, this is all about the lower half here. Look at him turn on the baseball. It's a great camera shot and a great swing right there.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Now a bullet foul as the third base coach had to give it the old Olay that time. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now, people describe this guy as throwing a heavy sinker. Would you guys agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's hard to explain why that's the case, but it's true. When you run into a guy with a good sinker and lots of movement on it, it just feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. The ball just doesn't go anywhere.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Justin Upton.
Justin Upton will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home, and the throw in gets away from him, and he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Well, you give a good RBI guy a chance in the first inning, chances are he's going to come through. You see here, he delivers a solid base hit, and the throw home's not in time to prevent that first run from scoring.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
2 out with the man at first. Two and one.
Well, when it's warm like this, you really have to keep the ball down. You try to keep guys from hitting it in the air because it will absolutely carry. That's 2 pitches in a row that were elevated.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, he's seeing the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even higher. He's got another base hit.
Evan Gattis now standing in, and he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
On the ground to the right side. Duda's up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Lucas Duda will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season.
Duda.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Woods ready. Here's the 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And another foul ball. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Yeah, that's a pretty good pitch right there on a 2-2 to finally strike him out, but he got a good look at his pitches out there, so this is one of those at-bats that you can draw from later on in the ball game.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
And like most right-handed power guys, he's a good high ball hitter, so that's where you're going to want to keep that fastball going forward.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Freeman backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Well, here it is again. Look at him just bury this one right at the letters. And you can see it. He got him to pull off the swing a bit and just pop it straight up.
Here's Neil Walker. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. Ball 1.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Freeman is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Ryan Flaherty strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Baseman, Ryan Flaherty.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Good action on the sinker, 1-2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Into the box, Melvin Upton. Hit on the ground to third. Padilla is up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
There's nothing easy about this play right here. It's a high chopper, so he knows he's going to have to field and throw pretty much all in one motion. And he does so here to get his man. That's a nice play.
Stepping in now, Alex Wood. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
2 out, nobody on. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Chopped weakly to the left. Padilla scoops it up and safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Oh, and I got to say right here that I love the hustle. You know, more often than not, pitchers are going to run down the line with about a 40% effort. He was giving it his all right there, and it paid off for him in the form of an infield single. Great play.
Into the box now, Aubrey PEASE, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. Belted high in the air out to left. KEARNEY ranging back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. And a welcome back to Atlanta, Georgia for Baseball on the Show. 3rd inning is set to get underway. Number 34 set to lead off the 3rd. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you, because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And the first baseman can't get there. Wood gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. Yep. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, it's always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the 3rd.
Asdrubal Cabrera will dig in now, the winner of the American League's Silver Slugger Award for shortstop a season ago. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And there's ball 1.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
Tap fouled at home plate. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Boy, that's a really nice play there behind the plate. He doesn't panic. He takes his time and makes the good throw on to first. So score that a strikeout with a 2-3 put out for good measure.
In now, TREY KEARNEY. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Upton. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They still trail 1-0. Andrelton Simmons digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Swinging a looper to left. Kearney coming in. Oh, and he botches it. He's around first on his way to second now.
Well, that's one of the dangers of being a corner outfielder. If you dive, there's no safety net behind you. And I think he's pretty lucky in the end that this one wound up only being 2 bases instead of 3. Heck, could have even been 4.
Freddie Freeman stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And a relay home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Yeah, a great start for him so far. They go up 2-0 on a base hit here. And they're doing it off one of the best pitchers in the game.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Nobody out, runner on first. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
12, 1-2.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
A runner at first with no outs here. On the ground up the middle. Walker ranging to his right. On to Duda, a double play.
As far as pitchers go, it seems like you're never far away from working out of danger if you've got that good sinking fastball. Here he's going to start this pitch right in the strike zone and then let it bear straight down. And at the plate, it's tough to do anything with it but hit it on the ground.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 2 and the Mets nothing. Leading off the inning, Bryant, TYNER, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. Around first, heading for second now. And he will make it there as he starts the 4th with a leadoff double.
Up next for
This is how you make life difficult for that pitcher out there. He's going to get to make one pitch from the windup and then go right into the stretch because this is a bullet down the line. That's a great at-bat there as he gets him going with a first pitch double.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. No one out with a runner at second. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Surprised at all that they're coming right after him this way?
A little bit. I like it. It's good for the game, but this is definitely a guy that can hurt you if you're not careful.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
One and two, here it comes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily.
Keeping him close.
Into the box, BASIL Padilla. Runner goes for third. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
And let's just train our camera on that runner leading off from second. He's watching that pitcher like a hawk. So once he sees that he's not paying attention to him, he just takes off. And the head-first slide gets him into third just ahead of the throw.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Upton. And that's the second out of the inning. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, they were looking for at least a sac fly here, and fortunately for them, they had the right man for the job at the plate. So, nice work to come through and drive home an important run.
Lucas Duda will stand in, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll reach over his head to make the play. And a sparkling play it was to end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Atlanta leads it 2-1. Evan Gattis is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
In there at the knees, strike 1. A little bouncer. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher. especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Standing in now, Ryan Flaherty. As he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 13.
And there's a look at his pitch count so far. You can see he's already thrown 37 pitches for strikes. That shows me that he's been able to work the zone effectively to this point.
In now, Melvin Upton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed, 1-1. One and one, here it comes. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Travis d'Arnaud, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Line towards center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
I'll tell you what, my man gets some altitude on this dive. Go ahead and stop it right about there. Look how high he is. That's what you call selling out.
Here's Neil Walker. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Think you'll see another one of those before this at-bat's through?
After that swing, I think you can just about take that to the bank.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Peace shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Line score so far. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Wood has his target. Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And it's full now, 3-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Simmons ranging into the outfield, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Alex Wood comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Pitcher, Alex.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center, a base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Aubrey PEASE will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Oh, and he botches it. The 0-1 delivery. Grounded back up the middle to Cabrera for 1. On to Duda, a double play.
I think this one falls into the category of tailor-made. Here you go. 1, 2 hops to second, the feed to the bag, and a 4-6-3 double play. That's as easy as it comes.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves go down without a whimper here. They still lead it 2-1. As Dribble Cabrera will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Wood into the windup. First pitch on its way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Freeman in foul ground, and he's set down 1 away.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. And it's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
KEARNEY will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And it's quickly 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here the last 2 pitches.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Mets.
And you know, he
Right
really
fielder,
doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Digging in and looking for more, Bryant TYNER. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. To short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Our score remains 2-1. With Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning for Atlanta. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right there for strike one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
Justin Upton will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
First pitch of the at-bat. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Hit down the third base line. Backhanded. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
That's not an easy play down there at third base. You see him have to go to the backhand side there, looks it into his glove, and then makes that strong throw all the way across the diamond for the out.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. And he takes a called strike 2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Yeah, this might have caught a little too much of the inside part of the plate. I think he wants this in a little tighter, but didn't get it in all the way, and it winds up costing him.
GATTIS now standing in as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
FREDDIE strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Now, if you're Atlanta, you have got to come up with a key hit here. Now, that's been missing.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Two men are on with 2 men out. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 2 left for Atlanta as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here at Turner Field. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one, but before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
And a 3-0 count here to start the 7th has got to be a red flag.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, when you're holding on to a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. So he's really going to need to work towards getting a ground ball here.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Luis Avilan is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Christian Bethencourt will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Christian Bethencourt.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, BASIL Padilla, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hold, 0-2. Boy, he sure can sling that thing, can't he?
He sure can. A very wide arm angle, comes from the first base side. It's not straight either, it's moving.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner will get back standing.
Simple throw over there.
Hit back up the middle. GENNETT has it. Simmons, and boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Oh, it's just so nice to be able to bring in a reliever that can get you a ground ball. Sure enough, first batter he faces, he gets him to hit the ball on the ground, and it turns into a very important double play.
Here's Lucas Duda now. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Mets go down quickly. They're down 2-1. Melvin Upton will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left, and there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far, and you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
Christian Bethencourt will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
You know a guy throws hard when his changeup's at 89.
1-2.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
The 1-2 pitch. Right side. Oh, and he nonchalanted that one as it costs him and goes right by him.
Textbook start to the inning right there. Back-to-back hits have him in a good position to maybe stretch out this one-run lead.
Aubrey, PEASE will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
As a hitter here, you've got to make him get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time as he just sneaks in there, and it's a double steal.
That is a great time to call for a double steal. You've got a guy out there that's just given up 2 straight hits, so you know he's focused on getting the guy at the plate, and he doesn't even look at second base here. They take advantage.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here as it'll remain second and third, but with 1 away now.
Boy, this has been a real nice series for him so far. That's 6 strikeouts right now in this series alone. Man, that's a rough weekend at the ballpark.
Andrelton Simmons ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Ooh, that is one of the best he's thrown this afternoon.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Now with 2 strikes, boy, if he could come up with back-to-back punch-outs, wouldn't that be something?
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Yeah, and he's been able to turn this inning around after back-to-back hits got this thing started. He's responded with 2 strikeouts, and here's the last one. Just a good job of bouncing back and not pitching tight out there.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Second and third, 2 away. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Boy, and if these guys come away with nothing here, they'll have squandered a real good opportunity.
Here it comes on 1-1. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They lead it 2-1. Matt Albert will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Matt Albert.
Leading off the inning, Travis d'Arnaud, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Hey now.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, not close on either of these first two pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
Great call that time as they caught him thinking fastball. It's 2-1.
Well, he was certainly geared up with a fastball swing in a fastball count. And they sure picked the right time to change up on him. He never saw that one coming.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Neil Walker will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. That's wide, 2-0.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Outside, 3-0 now. Seems like they're working very cautiously here. Is this a little too cautious?
Yeah, I mean, why are they giving this guy so much credit up there? He's someone that you got to come right after.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
And a full count now, 3-2.
Count is full, 3-2.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. Good battle. Count remains full. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. There's our line score to this point. You see the Braves leading this one from Turner Field as we play inning number 8. Curtis Granderson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 3, Curtis Granderson.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Here it is. That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back to Turner Field following this. Jim Henderson is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Jim Henderson.
Justin Upton strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Left fielder, Justin Upton.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Yeah, that one hurts. He might be in just to face this one guy, so to come right in and put him on base, that doesn't help the cause at all.
At the plate, Scooter Gennett. He singled his last time up.
Your attention, please.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here.
Levin.
Scooter Gennett will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out.
Well, you know he's feeling good at the plate, so he's already got 2 hits in this game, looking for another one.
Lifted the other way out to left center. There to take it is Cespedes, 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta, pitcher Matt Albers.
Aaron Hill will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Up the middle and off his leg. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Gotta hope he's okay on the mound.
And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Ryan Flaherty will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw.
No strike.
And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
To second for one.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Melvin Upton steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ball game, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Around third and being waved on home. And he is in to score as well. 2 big insurance runs there as they've upped the lead now to 3.
Oh, and a crucial at-bat right there. And that's what they call delivering when the pressure's on, as they play 2 more here and move that lead to 3 now.
Christian Bethencourt will dig in. He singled his first time around.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Swing and a liner. Foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kearney has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 8 full. The Braves on top, 4-1. Brian Brinkley is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 26, Brian Brinkley.
Asdrubal Cabrera will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
When you're 0 for 3 in a game already, I think you're really happy to see a new pitcher in this ballgame. Maybe something will change for him.
Alonzo Cochran is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Oh, he is intimidating. There's no arguing that.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's under it. 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, TREY.
TREY Kearney will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Upton going back. Gone! A solo shot here to left, and the Mets draw closer here. It's now a 4-2 ball game. And how about that? KEARNEY has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this: watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. I'm sure he was practically floating as he jogged the bases. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over. You know his phone's going to blow up. He's going to be calling his mom, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Jordan Walden will come on now as he'll try to record the final 2 outs here.
Number 52, Jordan Walden.
Stepping in now, TYNER. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
I know my job here is to be an analyst and to try and add some insight to what's happening on the field, but folks, words cannot describe how badly he got fooled on that pitch. I'm not even going to try.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the way these guys have been swinging at everything, I'm surprised he didn't go after that one, too.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little problem is that they wind up having to burn through the bullpen a little bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish off this victory.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing he'll ever have. He only made it 6 full innings, but he definitely brought his good stuff to the ballpark, and he winds up helping his guys get out of here with a victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Braves are winners here, 4-2. So long from Atlanta.